Hello. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I started a steroid yesterday. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. For those of you that are new here, my name is Jamie Premack Sullivan. We have lots of new people here, which is really exciting. Hi, Kevin. My name is Jamie Premack Sullivan. I am from New Jersey, but I live in Birmingham, Alabama. And you may recognize me from a Bravo show called Jersey Belle, or I wrote a book called The Southern Education of a Jersey Girl, or maybe from Facebook. You may have seen one of my videos. You may have listened to my podcast. It's called Tell Me What to Do with Jamie Premack Sullivan. Or you may not have any clue who I am or why I'm on your feed. And you may be thinking, who is this lady and why is she on my feed? Well, hello. It's very nice to meet you. And thank you for being here. I am just a normal mom, woman, person, who was really not a nice person when she was younger. So she's trying very hard to put back into the world what she took from women for so long. I am flawed, and I make a lot of mistakes, but I try to be honest and I try to be better. And I don't know. I curse a lot. I love coffee. And for the last week, I've been dealing with vertigo. So, hey, welcome. If you're new here, I'm really grateful to have you here. Anyway, so vertigo update. I started I'm already having to block people. It's like so early to block people. Golly. Guys, it's early to block you, but I will. Not because I can't take your I'll go so deep comments, because I mean, let's face it, you'll tell me you'll go all night. You'll tell me you'll go so deep. The truth is you'll go about 6 minutes. The truth is you'll barely reach my cervix. You know it's the truth. I know it's the truth, but you'll post it on Facebook in hopes that people give you attention. And to be 100% honest with you, I'm fine with your I'll go all night, I'll go so deep lies. But I don't want other people to be subjected to that first thing in the morning. So if you could withhold your promises of an all night so deep lovemaking session at 9:30 in the morning, I really appreciate it. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about breakups. For those of you that watched my video yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, I don't remember. My son bravely wrote on a piece of paper that he liked a girl, and she basically told him she liked him back. And he confided in me that this was happening, and he was so excited and just enamored with her. And it was his first, like, I like you, you like me, oh my God. And so what I did was I said to him when he shared this with me, like, listen, I want to be honest with you. Girls are finicky. Girls are confusing. So one day they like you, the next day they don't. And then I felt bad about that. I felt bad that my son was coming to share something beautiful with me, and I, kind of like snipped his roses, and that made me feel a little bad. So hold on, y'all. Lord have all the mercy. You got to like block people so early in the morning. Hold on. So anyway, I felt really bad that I like did that to him. So I said to him, you know what, buddy, it's really important to me that you enjoy getting to feel this moment and really sit in it and like, you know what I mean? Like just enjoy the excitement of liking somebody and having that, you know? Anyway, as life would have it, she broke up with him a day and a half later. And my son came to me and was like, she broke up with me. And I was like, she did? And he was like, yeah, she says she doesn't like me anymore. Now, my first instinct was to be like, okay, do I need to beat the snot out of this guy? What the fuck? But I realized this is exactly what I had been warning him about and what I had been speaking to him about. And I asked him how it made him feel, and he was like, sad. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, well, the drama begins. He was like, I know. And then her friend told me she liked me. And then she got jealous and said we weren't allowed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm like, oh, buddy, the drama. And he's like, I know, right? And he's like, girls are so dramatic. I'm like, exactly. And so I share this with you to say that that life comes at you fast. And that is why it is super important that we stop and smell the roses. I know it's hard because we're afraid. We're afraid of what like may or may not come down the pipe 24 hours later, right? We don't want to put ourselves out there. We don't want to experience something because we don't want to be dumped. We don't want to be broken up with. We don't want to be left out in the rain. But I asked him the truth. I said, do you remember how good you felt that day that you wrote her that note and she wrote you back? You remember yesterday, that day, yesterday? And he laughed and he's like, yeah, I remember. And I'm like, so let me ask you an honest question. If you could go back and do it all over again to get to feel that, would you do it or would you not do it? He was like, I would not do it. Okay, well, we may not have the emotional maturity now to understand that you still have to like live life, you know? But I share this with you not to say that my son got dumped, but just to remind you that I want you to stop and smell the roses anyway. And middle school is a bunch of bullshit, okay? And I remember middle school and I remember hating it so much. And I remember literally wanting to die every day in middle school. So if I can get my kids through middle school in one piece, I will be so grateful. And, you know, we should just be thankful that like our kids talk to us and they confide in us and they share things with us so we can relive how fucking miserable middle school was and we can, you know, our hearts can break along with them. But I said, buddy, now do you see why I told you that, you know, girls are confusing and like one day they like you and one day they don't? He was like, yeah, I got it. So I said, so are you going to like anybody else? He was like, no, I'm good. I was like, all right, buddy, take your time. You're only 11. You'll be 12 in January. You've got the rest of your life to figure it out. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. So Olivia was like, I am not dating anyone until high school. It's not going to last in middle school. I'm like, that's right, girl. It might last in high school. Thank fucking God I'm not married to Kevin Meredith living in fucking a barn in Freel Township. Okay? I love you guys, and I just share this with you because I started the story in the beginning, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew how it ended. And there it is. There is the ending 24 hours later. I love you guys. If you have not yet listened to the couples dispute episode of the Tell Me What to Do podcast, please make some time today and go listen. As a matter of fact, listen while you're on the toilet, listen while you're in the shower, listen while you're folding laundry, listen while you're food shopping, put your AirPods in your ear. Please listen. It's the Tell Me What to Do podcast by Jamie Premack Sullivan. And it's about couples dispute, and it's really good. Yes, I am on a steroid for vertigo. Yep. And I think it's helping, which means it's probably viral, which sucks. All right. I love you guys so much. Have a great day.